Welcome to another episode. If you enjoy this type of content, then subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on any of our latest and greatest uploads. For the triathlon, cycling, or running newbie, it can be quite overwhelming seeing fellow training buddies carrying what appears to be a utility belt equipped with a diverse lineup of nutritional tools. Well, fret no more. How many carbohydrates do athletes need? Race week. If you are gearing up for a race that lasts longer than 3 hours, enhance carbohydrate stores pre-race, aka loading, by incorporating 4 to 5 grams of easy to digest, low fiber carbohydrate per pound of lean body weight each day for the final 72 hours leading up to race day. A single day or 48-hour carbo loading protocol may be effective for shorter races, especially if the athlete is training through the race, meaning no reduction in training volume is being implemented pre-race. Sample easy to digest carbohydrate options include pretzels, plain bagels, bananas, white pasta, white rice, potato, rice-based cereals, sports drinks, and energy bars. Race morning. Aim for 100 to 150 grams of easy to digest, low fiber carbohydrate in the 2 to 3 hours leading up to race start. Be sure to allow 1 hour digestion time for every 200 to 300 calories consumed. A sample pre-race meal to be consumed in the 2 to 3 hours leading up to race start would be a plain bagel topped with a smear of peanut butter and honey, plus 20 to 24 ounces of sports drink. During the race, aim for approximately 1/4 to 1/3 your body weight in grams each hour of training, or racing beyond 45 to 90 minutes. For example, a 180-pound runner should aim for equal to 45 to 60 grams of carbohydrate each hour of training or racing. To maximize carbohydrate uptake into the muscles and extend endurance, choose products whose ingredient lists include multiple types of carbohydrate. Common carbohydrate sources used in sports foods include maltodextrin, glucose or dextrose, sucrose, and fructose. Common products used on race day include sports drinks, energy gels, energy bars, and energy chews. Post-race, aim for 50 to 100 grams of carbohydrate, preferably in liquid form to promote rehydration as well as carbohydrate repletion, as soon as possible upon finishing a hard workout or race effort. How much protein do athletes need? In training, it is estimated that endurance athletes require approximately 1/2 to 3/4 gram of protein per pound of lean body mass daily. Athletes on restrictive energy intakes should aim for the high end of this recommendation. For example, a 180-pound man with 10% body fat carries equal to 160 pounds of lean body mass and thus requires a range of equal to 80 to 120 grams of protein each day. Race morning. Include 10 to 20 grams of protein in the 2 to 3 hour leading up to race start to help stabilize blood sugars. Common pre-race protein sources include peanut butter, non-fat milk or yogurt, eggs, and energy bars. During the race, if out on a training or race course longer than 4 hours, aim for up to 5 grams of protein hourly. Common sources include sports drinks, energy bars, as well as whole food alternatives like turkey jerky and peanut butter sandwiches. Post-race, a range of 10 to 20 grams of protein taken immediately post-race is sufficient to support muscle repair and immune function post-event. Common sources include milk, meal replacement shakes, and specialized recovery sports drinks. How many electrolytes do athletes need? Pre-race, athletes vulnerable to muscle cramping and fatigue, as well as those competing in heat, may benefit from increasing salt intake in the few days leading up to race day. Many of the carbo loading options, such as pretzels, sports drinks, breads, and cereals, accommodate this. Similarly, on race morning, choose saltier carbohydrate sources such as a salt bagel and sipping on a sports drink rather than plain water. It may help. Salt loading is not recommended for athletes on blood pressure medications. During the race, aim for 200 to 500 milligrams of sodium per standard bike bottle of water consumed, 20 to 24 ounces, as well as smaller amounts of potassium, magnesium, and calcium. Note that too much sodium can lead to bloating and GI discomfort, so be sure to account for all your sources, including sports drinks, 100 to 200 milligrams per 8 ounces, energy gels, 25 to 200 milligrams per packet, and chews, 20 to 210 milligrams per 3 pieces, salt packets, equal to 200 milligrams per packet, and electrolyte capsules, equal to 100 to 200 milligrams per capsule. Post-race. Sipping on a sports drink rather than plain water post-race will facilitate optimal rehydration of muscles, including replacement of lost electrolytes. How much water do athletes need to drink? Daily, drink half your body weight in pounds in fluid ounces, or so urine runs pale yellow during the day. For example, a 150-pound man requires approximately 75 ounces of fluid daily. Pre-race, it is not uncommon to lose 1 to 2% of your body weight overnight. One reason why so many like to weigh themselves in the morning. Unfortunately, this level of dehydration can have significant negative consequences on performance. So be sure to sip on 16 to 24 ounces of fluid in the 1 to 2 hours leading up to race start, or so that urine runs pale yellow. During race, aim for 1/2 to 1 liter or approximately 1 standard bike bottle equal to 20 to 24 ounces per hour so that urine runs pale yellow. It is important to note that overhydration, also known as hyponatremia, can be just as dangerous as dehydration and is generally caused by consuming fluids, especially water, beyond that of what the body can absorb. Cardinal symptoms of overhydration include clear urine, pressure, headaches, nausea, vomiting, and confusion. To monitor hydration status, weigh in pre and post-workout. The target is to stay within 2% of your pre-workout weight. Post-race, if you have lost more than 2% of your pre-workout weight during a workout or race, sip on fluids until urine runs pale yellow again. It is estimated that one needs approximately 20 ounces of fluid to replenish 1 pound of body weight. Extra credit ingredient, caffeine. A central nervous system stimulant, caffeine may help maintain blood glucose concentration and reduce power loss through its effects on the active musculature and nervous system that reduce fatigue and perceptions of effort, discomfort, and pain. Specific flavors of energy gels and chews are caffeinated at a dose of 25 to 50 milligram pack. It is important to experiment with personal tolerance to caffeine, as some athletes do not respond favorably to caffeine, with symptoms such as a racing heartbeat, muscle twitching, stomach distress, and anxiety serving as a reason for avoidance. How much caffeine should athletes consume? Aim for 100 to 300 milligrams of caffeine, e.g. 1 to 3 cups of coffee, in the 2 to 3 hours leading up to race start, and another 25 to 50 milligrams of caffeine taken hourly or implemented during the later stages of a race. Avoid consuming more than 500 milligrams of caffeine on race day. For best results, consider eliminating caffeine from the diet for 10 days prior to racing. And with that, we've reached the end of this video, all about how to properly fuel your body as an endurance athlete. If you enjoyed it and you found it helpful, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content just like this. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next one.